Hey guys, Shyleen Shawn here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please take the time to hit the subscribe button down below. If you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. Also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, that is at Shyleen Shawn there as well, and I would really appreciate it if you followed me there. Today's video is a collab video with six other people. It's 7 including me. And Carly from Poetry of Nice organized everything, so thank you and shout out to her for going through all of that. I am a really bad planner, so shout out to her. But I will let you guys know who all else is in this collaboration. So there's me, Poetry of Nice, Little Black Hanger, Amber Resells, The Bin Pickers, Ducho Thrift, and Common Tags. And the topic is how reselling changed my life. So we all grouped together to tell you guys about how reselling has changed our lives. I think when you know somebody's why, and then once you know like how much it has changed their lives, it puts everything in like full perspective. It's very full circle, if you know one could say that. But yeah, so if that sounds like something you're interested in, keep on watching, and then after you watch my video, definitely check out the other people's videos down below. Links to their channels will be there, and I know maybe some of you guys have heard of everybody on the list, but I haven't, so it'll be nice to get knowledge from people you haven't seen before, to see some new faces, and all of that jazz. So yeah, but if this sounds like something you're interested in, keep on watching. I keep stumbling over my words, and I've tried to film this video so many times, and the fact that this is a collaboration is just making me so anxious, and my anxiety's on 10 right now. Listen, because it's a collaboration, I don't take my video serious, but transparency, hello, if you're new here, I have anxiety. It really fucking sucks. I had a panic attack in Aldi yesterday. It was not pretty. But yeah, so if that sounds like something you're interested in, keep on watching. Yeah, please. So I want to talk about my backstory a little bit, because I feel like reselling, it's definitely changed my life and impacted my life in a very big way. But I feel like it's just not as deep or as serious as some people. You know, some people have kids, and it's like, now I get to spend more time with my kid. Some people, you know, they homeschool, and it's like, now, even though I'm homeschooling my kids, I can make money from home as well. The main reason, or I guess the main way that reselling has changed my life is it's just given me so much freedom. Just so much freedom. I'm self-disciplined. I still work every day. You know, I don't really have a work schedule because that's not how I like to work, but I definitely still work every day. But it's given me so much freedom to really do what I want, to be the type of person I want to be, to wake up and not have to fake and put on a smile for anybody because I'm going into a job to clock in to do a job that I don't like. And then it sucks when you wake up in a bad mood. I have bipolar disorder, so some days are really fucking bad, and it sucks when you wake up in just a shitty mood and you can already tell like it's not about to be good, and then you're like, oh well, I work 9 to 5 today, so I guess I'm gonna have to make shit work. Like, you can't call off for mental health days. I know some companies now will accept like a mental health request off or whatever, but a lot of companies are gonna look at you like, well, if you're not dying, if you're not throwing up, like, I need you to come in. Like, I need you on the floor. I need, you know, and it's just so nice to not to have to deal with that. Definitely you're gonna have a lot of freedom when you start reselling, and you definitely have to be self-disciplined. You can't be reselling and have a bad work ethic. That's not really how things work. You're not gonna make any money realistically if you're not working, but it is just so freeing. There's so much freedom. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love going to bed at 9 p.m. some days and going to bed at 3 a.m. some other days. I love waking up at 7:30 some days and waking up at 11 some days. I love working for 3 hours in the morning and then saying, you know what, I don't want to work for the next 4 hours. And then after those 4 hours go by, I pick up right where I left off and I just start working again. It's nice to have the options and the ability to be able to, first of all, dress how you want to dress in your own home. You're working from home. You don't have to get all nice or anything like that. So it's nice to be able to do that. I live in sweatpants. I live in nice comfy t-shirts. I live in very easy, movable stuff. If I'm in my house listing, I don't want to be constricted. I'm gonna have to be undressing my mannequin, on the ground measuring things, you know. So it's just, it's nice. It's really fucking nice. It's impacted my life in a great way. For example, so a lot of you guys donated money to me back in September and October. There's a whole video on my channel about that if you want to watch it. It is how I went to Posh Fest or something like that. Thank you so much to anybody who donated to me back then. That was crazy. I didn't ask for donations. People were just like, hey, why not? And I was like, hey, I'm going to Posh Fest. It was a beautiful experience, and I love the fact that since I resell full-time, I didn't have to call my boss and be like, hey, I already know that you made the schedule for, you know, such and such days, but I'm really trying to go to this event for 4 or 5 days. A lot of bosses are going to be like, okay, well, that's not like really my problem. Where do you expect me to get another body from to cover your shift for the next 4 or 5 days? Like, I don't understand how you expect me to make that happen. I used to be a manager, so I used to hate call-offs. Do not call off on me. Now I'm down a person, my shift's running like shit, my drive-through line's backed up. It was not fun. It was not fun at all. But when you work from home full-time and something comes up or you want to go on vacation, you don't have to ask anybody. I wanted to go to Posh Fest. I went to Posh Fest. I'm going on vacation in April, and I don't have to ask anybody for days off or if I'm allowed to do that or, you know, anything like that. My best friend has a regular job, and she has that week off, so we worked around her schedule. And it's nice to know that we didn't have to work with 2 full-grown adults who work full-time 40-hour-a-week jobs trying to plan a vacation to go across the country, you know. It's very hard to do those types of things because when you're working, it's hard to get leeway. And she has a government job, so it's really hard to get leeway then. But it has just given me so much freedom. I love reselling for that. I love the fact that I have learned that I'm not a person who really wants to work 8 hours and get it over with anymore. I think the only reason why I worked like that before is because that's how you have to work. I'm not going to do a split shift if I have to drive home and come back. And then if I'm going somewhere, I want to get it over with anyways. We're not going to do that driving back and forth thing. But to know that, okay, I can wake up in the morning and do my bookkeeping, I can do some cross-listing, relist unsold items on eBay, do VA work, and then I can, you know, eat lunch, sit on the couch, watch 3 episodes of something, and then I can just jump right back into my work schedule. Is so nice. The freedom is so nice to be able to do what you want to do. Listen, there's nothing like it, and I definitely do not take it for granted because I know that there are people who have been on the clock ever since they were, you know, legal to work. I worked from 16 to last May non-stop. Well, I had 1 semester off, but pretty much non-stop I was working. I worked at McDonald's for 3 years, became a crew trainer, then became a manager, and then I worked at Clothes Manor, and I've done little like oddball jobs here and there. I did captioning for a little bit. That's just when you type out the subtitles for shows. I did love that job though because I love subtitles. And I hate watching shows that are not subtitled, and I can type pretty fast. And my grammar and, I guess, comprehension skills aren't the worst. So it was a decent job for me online. But yeah, reselling is just, it's great. It's giving me so much freedom. And then, as you guys know, I do struggle with mental health problems. I have bipolar, I have anxiety, and those two can really just like work together and like really like fuck some shit up. And there are some days where I just can't do it. I can't do anything. I need to sit on the couch. I need to cry. I need to just sit with my emotions. There are weeks that I've had where it's like that. It's not fun. It's not a fun process at all. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to trigger anything. Fuck no. But it's nice that I don't have to wake up and fake a smile and go into my old job and act like I'm happy when all I want to do is cry, or I'm just super, when I get depressed, I can get really irritated and agitated and very, like, why are you looking at me? Don't even touch me, like that type of person. I can get like that. It sucks, but it's neither here nor there. Well, I guess it is here because we're talking about mental health. But it does suck, and it's just nice to know that I don't gotta fake. I don't gotta fake for nobody. You don't ever have to fake for nobody. Why am I holding on to this ledge? You don't have to fake for anybody. Be yourself. What am I even talking about now? Now I'm on a tangent. But yeah, it's just freedom. Freedom. That's how reselling has changed my life in the biggest way. We're not gonna sit here and act like I have 1,001 ways that reselling has changed my life. It's giving me the freedom to do whatever the fuck I want, and I love it. And I was sitting here like, maybe I shouldn't cuss this because this is a collab, but I'm still me. This is still my channel. I'm still gonna cuss. That's just how it's gonna be. But reselling has really given me the opportunity and the chance to do whatever I want, to be who I want, to cry if I need to be depressed if I need to, and it's been nice. It's definitely been a rough last year. It hasn't been a rough last year because of reselling, it's been a rough last year because of other people and other factors, mainly family, but reselling has given me the freedom to work from home and deal with all of that, because it really would have been really hard if I was working, dealing with everything that happened in the last year. It would have been extremely hard. I really don't know how I would have did it. And it's just given me the time to sort through my emotions and my feelings and to not have to rush the process of anything. I don't want to get upset, so I'm gonna end this video. Look, talking about family, it can get you upset. But reselling is really giving me a lot of opportunities to just figure myself out. I'm still young. I'm 21. I don't really know what I'm doing or where I'm going or what I'm gonna be or how anything is gonna turn out. I'm super fucking young. I mean, I'm not even 25 yet, and 25's like, there's a lot of people who's been talking about turning 25, and that's like that over the hill, like you're a real adult now, because to me it's like, me and my boyfriend have been together since high school. We have a place together. To me, sometimes I still think we're 18, 19, but no, like we're fucking adults. We're kind of really doing this shit. But yeah, that is how reselling has changed my life. Freedom is definitely the biggest contributing factor. I hope you liked this video and this gave you some type of clarity about my why. I think knowing why somebody does something, and I guess freedom would be my why. It's the biggest way. It's changed my life, and it is definitely one of the main reasons why I do what I do. I don't want to clock in for somebody. I don't want to have to drive somewhere and work for somebody else, and I just don't want to do that. I'm over it. I don't know if I'm going to resell for the rest of my life. I don't know what this journey looks like, but I know right now I don't want to work for somebody, and working from home works for me now, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not trying to live in the past or the future. I'm just trying to think about right now, and right now it's going good, so that's great. But yeah, definitely check out everybody else's videos. Their links to their channels will be down below, so check those out. I hope you liked mine, and I will see you guys in my next video. Yeah, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or suggestions, drop them down below. Follow me on Instagram at SHYLEENSHAWN. And now I can say I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.